Tara the Arctic Tern's incredible journey. Once upon a time, in a very cold place called Svalbard in the Arctic, there lived a small and brave bird named Tara. Tara was an Arctic tern, and she was about to go on a really, really long trip, longer than any other bird. Tara's feathers were as white as the snow, and the tips of her wings were a soft gray. All the animals in the Arctic knew Tara as the bird with a happy heart, always ready for an adventure. Every year, when it started to get super cold, Tara and her bird friends got ready for a big adventure. They would fly from their cold home in Svalbard all the way to a warm place called the Caribbean, further than any other bird flew. This wasn't just a regular trip. It was a magical journey that took them over huge waters, different lands, and even through big storms. One sunny morning, Tara looked up at the sky. It was time to go. She puffed up her feathers, took a deep breath, and with a happy chirp, she said, "Follow me," to her friends. The trip was long and had many tough parts. Tara led her friends over the big rolling waters of the North Atlantic Ocean, where giant waves jumped up as if to say hello. They flew over icebergs as big as mountains and saw ships that looked like tiny dots on the blue water below. One night, while they were flying near Greenland, a storm came up quickly. The wind was very strong and it rained a lot. "Hold on tight, everyone," Tara yelled over the noise of the storm. She kept her wings strong and steady, showing her friends that even when it was scary, they could be strong. After many days, when the storm was gone and the sky was clear again, Tara saw something amazing. The land below had colors she had never seen before. Greens, yellows, and reds that were so bright, they looked like a painting. They had reached the warm lands of the Caribbean. Here, the air was warm, and the water was clear and blue. There were strange and wonderful trees with fruits that tasted sweet, and Tara loved to swoop down and catch fish from the shiny waters. It was a paradise, and after their long journey, it felt like a dream. Tara and her friends spent the winter there, playing in the sun and enjoying the warm weather. But when the air began to warm up even more, Tara knew it was time to go back home to Svalbard in the Arctic. With a heart full of memories and new stories to tell, Tara led her friends back across the oceans and lands, back to their home, where the snow was soft and the air was crisp. When they finally saw the familiar icy shores of Svalbard, Tara felt a flutter of joy in her heart. She had led her friends safely through another incredible journey. They had seen wonders, faced challenges, and had come back stronger and wiser. Home at last. Tara chirped happily as she landed softly on the cold ground. And there, under the light of the midnight sun, she shared her tales of adventure with the young birds who dreamed of making the journey themselves one day. And so, Tara the Arctic Tern became a legend, not just for how far she flew, but for the courage and joy she brought with her on every flight. And each year, as she prepared for her next great journey, she knew wonderful adventures were waiting on the endless horizon.